Before we get into today's episode, we'd love to thank Bird's Nest for supporting the Lipoedema Podcast. Bird's Nest is an Australian women's fashion retailer with a beautiful mission to inspire confidence in women, one outfit at a time.
For our community, that means reminding you that you don't have to choose between comfort, compression, and feeling like yourself. This partnership is all about showing what's possible when clothing works with your body, not against it.
Welcome back to the Lipoedema Podcast. We are your hosts, Shell
And Tiana, and today we have an episode
Snack.
just with Shelley and I. And when we were going through like what we talk about on our episode snacks, we thought this one would be about what our goals are for 2026, which is interesting because it's the end of February when this goes live. So we're already like 2 months in.
We've had some time to refine.
Yeah. But I got this, if you're watching and listening instead of just listening, Shell got me this gorgeous wellness planner. And then in a very rare opportunity of peace and quiet in my house, I actually did some goal setting and I sent her a little video showing her that I did my goal setting. And let's talk about it.
I was so proud.
I was proud too.
Yeah.
Because
You took time
I took some
for
time.
you.
Yeah. It was very cool.
Yeah.
And like that's something that you do goal setting as well. Like if you've been doing it for a few years,
Yeah.
right? So that's commonplace for you. And mine is sort of usually in my head, but I don't put it down on paper necessarily. And so this time I did because I had this beautiful diary. Yeah. So Shell, talk to me about your 2026 goals.
So I've broken them down. I think you've done the same in there. Yeah, we've broken them down. Like I've got like 3 main goals for the year.
Mhm.
And these aren't like set in stone. They're just sort of loose, like this is what I want to aim for. Because I've been working so hard on my nervous system and calming it down that I didn't want to feel like I wasn't performing or I wasn't doing something. So my goals are really a bit of a framework. This is what I want in my life and this is how I'm going to approach it. But it's not set in stone, you know? So for me, like I do need to look at my weight. Like I'm 120 kilos. So that's gone up. I think when Dave was first diagnosed, I just started on keto. So I had dropped, but it was usually around 116 and I was fine at 116. I'm still doing everything. I guess I am still doing everything now, but yeah, my doctor would like me to be under 100 or at least 100. He said, you know, not everyone has to be skinny. I don't want you to be skinny, but under 100 kilos and getting your waist measurement down will be better for your organs. Yeah, I get that. And that's a really good way of looking at it. Anyway, so then I went to the Lipoedema Lab on the Gold Coast. That's just open. Well, actually, the day I went was her opening day.
Wow.
And I didn't realize she wasn't going to open until 2026. But she thought, well, I've got the keys. I'm here. I may as well open the doors. And I was the first person to walk in the door.
Whoa. That's so funny.
That was wild. So Genevieve, and I probably should have looked this up. Genevieve is a dermatologist, I think. I think that's her background. Anyway, so she went through, she did a body scan and she said that lipedema women are going to be about 50% body fat anyway, because that's what lipedema is. So that wasn't something to look at. Don't look at that. So I've put my first goal that by the end of the year, I'll achieve at least one of these. My body weight will be under 100 kilos. My visceral fat score will be under 20, which is currently 26. And my waist measurement will be 85 centimeters or less.
Right.
That will give me that 0.5 healthy waist to height ratio.
Interesting.
So
it's one of the 3.
One of those.
Wow. Great.
Yeah. So I thought, well,
It's an interesting way to approach your goals because it broadens the.
Yeah, because how much control do I have over my weight? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
But if I look at all 3, then let's see what moves.
More variables for success.
Yeah, that's right. And so I'm going to track them every month, like the start of every month. I'm going to weigh myself, measure my waist. When I go and see Genevieve, she'll do another body scan and we'll see how I'm going with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's my first one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So my first goal was movement focused, and I spoke in a previous episode recently about like doing movement no matter what, like do it sad, do it tired, do it angry, do it no matter what. But with that comes some respecting where I'm at in my body. And so I wrote, I will move my body intentionally 5 days per week, tailoring the type of exercise or activity to my energy levels without judgment to ensure I don't burn out or push too hard. So it's that, and I don't know why, like my entire life, I've gotten out of bed and worked out. Like my entire life, my entire adult life, I've gotten out of bed and worked out. And for some reason, through this phase of my life, the habit seems to have disappeared in my head. And it's more of a conscious effort to get up and work out. And I need that habit to remain for the rest of my life. So it's probably because I'm feeling suboptimal. So it's like, oh, well, I can't do it the way I want to do it today, so I won't do it at all. But I want to do it no matter what. I want to do something to move my body no matter what.
Yeah. Even if it's just laying on the floor and doing some stretches, or, you know, if that's all you can do this
Yoga,
morning,
mobility,
breathing.
vibration platform.
Yeah.
Like if I'm really feeling not great. And, you know, I woke up this morning, for the past 2 mornings, I've had a cold. And honestly, I've not reached this goal for the past 2 days because the vibration plate won't make me feel good because I'm a bit sinusy and congested. I just couldn't think of the right activity to do at the time. So it's a work in progress. I don't have to be perfect, but my intention is to move my body 5 days a week in the way that supports my body at the time.
Yeah.
The next overarching goal was like nutrition focused, and it was to focus my nutritional efforts on maximizing protein and fiber for meals and snacks, like building my plate around protein and fiber. And creating the intention of adding nutrients instead of eliminating foods that only serve as dopamine.
Oh, good idea.
Because I do tend to reach for a dopamine hit. But if I'm just focusing on adding things in, like, okay, what's something that you can eat protein-wise? What's something that will support your like digestion, i.e. fiber? Then surely that intention will sort of mitigate some of that grab for dopamine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that I was speaking with my psychologist yesterday, and he said like the dopamine hits, he said like grabbing something sugary or, you know, alcohol or cigarettes or whatever it is, they're like the low hanging fruit in the dopamine world because they're so quick to grab. He said, so like that delayed gratification of the dopamine hit is so much better for you that it's really hard in this day and age to get to that.
Well, it's absolutely right because it makes me feel worse.
Yeah.
The anticipation of thinking about getting something, i.e. that dopamine anticipation, is much better than actually having the thing. Because after the thing is gone, you're like, well, now I feel worse.
Yeah, it just puts you on that cycle.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
And yet, I do not learn.
Come on, it's okay.
Do you have another one?
I do have another one.
Yeah.
So this one's around spending. So I allocate myself $250 a fortnight. So I get paid fortnightly. $250 a fortnight to just spend as I want.
Nice. Play money.
It's my mum calls it the walk around money. So when you're going for a walk around the shops, you got your money. My $250. And I've even made a nice wallpaper for my phone that says it. And I did it this fortnight. And I'm so excited because, you know, Instagram drags me in every time.
Really?
If someone
to buy something?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I don't get that. That's not a me.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe they must know it's me and they advertise everything.
The algorithm is algorithming.
So maybe because I stopped spending, it's not advertising to me as much.
That's interesting. Given up on you.
It's given up on you. Oh, she's not worthy. She's not worthy. And, you know, and then so as well as that, I'm like, okay, well, if I really want something, I have to wait 24 hours. If I still want it in 24 hours, then yes, buy it. But if it's just that dopamine hit of spending, then no. So yes, and this was my first fortnight putting it into place. And I think I've still got $60 left in my account.
Oh my God, that's huge. I love that one.
Mind you, some of the things I did buy could be used from other accounts.
Okay.
Like, so we're going on snorkeling with turtles, but that comes out of my savings because my savings is for like trips and travel and stuff. So like I did buy that, but that came out of a different amount. But just my walk around money, still have it.
Oh, nailed it.
Yes.
First month done.
First month. Success.
Yeah. I have a different one too. So you went with spending and I went with like fun.
Yep.
Because I'm a bit of a stick in the mud already. Like I get in my own way. So my third like overall wellness goal was I will run toward fun experiences and avoid viewing exciting plans as things to do. I will embrace adventure when it presents itself to fill my cup.
Oh, I love that. We did say that 2026 was going to be fun.
The year of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I often think of fun as energy expenditure. And it's tiring.
It is, especially when you've got young children.
And they're fun.
There is so much to take into consideration though.
Mm.
And you can't, like I'm at a stage where I can just go, yep, go. You're not at that stage yet.
Okay.
You can't immerse yourself in the fun.
Well, I have to
as
immerse
much.
myself in their fun. What they deem fun.
Yes.
Like my fun is only available if they're not around.
Mhm.
And they're
Otherwise-
literally always around.
Yeah.
So I need to get better at learning how to embrace their idea of fun. Like we have dance parties a lot. Obviously that's fun for me as well.
Yeah.
But there's other things that they find fun that I don't necessarily find fun because I'm a bit of a stick in the mud and I
Yeah.
need to just stop being a stick in the mud.
Okay.
So I'm going to embrace more fun.
Yeah. Let your hair down. Let
Be
your
a bit
hair
silly.
down. Growing a social life.
Hey,
Because I don't have one. Or it. Tag. It.
privilege.
Because, you know, but I was married for 24 years. I was raising a family for 21 years.
Mm.
And that's really what I've been focusing on. So I don't have a social life. So I want to grow a social life this year.
It's pretty exciting.
It is. And I was speaking to a friend from work. He lost his wife 4 years ago to cancer. And he said he's only just now starting to find people he can talk to. He said because he realized that the friends he had before, it just wasn't the same. And I get that. Like, I don't have anyone, but, you know, I understand that. And so he said it takes time. He said, and I think there's something powerful in meeting people later in life. It's harder to meet people later in life,
Yeah.
but the connections are different. So that's my thing. So actually on Sunday, I'm going to a sunflower, because I love sunflowers, going to a sunflower festival out in Toowoomba Way. And I hopped on this Facebook group after we went down Northern Rivers riding and had that amazing day with all your friends. So good. I'm like, I need a tribe like this. So I hopped onto this Gold Coast women's group. And they just organize activities and anyone can organize an activity and just people will come and join them. So I put it out there that I wanted to go to this thing. And yeah, I've got 2 other ladies joining me and we're going on Sunday.
Heck yeah. That's so good.
I said, I'll drive because I love road trips. So I'll do the driving. So I'm going
And you've got the tank.
I got my tank. So I'm going to pick them up and we're going to go to this sunflower festival.
I love that. I love that goal, Shell. That's awesome.
Because my girls want to do stuff with me all the time, but I don't think that's healthy all the time for them or for me.
You need a social life outside of you.
Yeah, and so do they. Yeah. So, that was my other one.
I love that. That's awesome. So this book was interesting because it had like the 2026 wellness goals, which I just said, like the moving one, the nutrition, protein and fiber, and then running towards fun. But then it sort of splits it up into nutritional goals, exercise goals, mindfulness goals. And so I sort of like drilled down into more like just drilled down into those sections.
Yeah, of what it would look like.
Yeah. And so
we want to pause for a moment to acknowledge Bird's Nest, who are partnering with us to raise awareness around dressing bodies that wear compression.
One of the things we hear most from our community is, I don't want to just wear big, baggy clothes. I want to feel like me. Bird's Nest really gets that. Their range focuses on softness, stretch, shape, and versatility. Clothes that skim, not cling, and allow compression to be part of the outfit, not something to hide.
This collaboration is about inspiration, confidence, and showing that comfort and personal style can add.
So obviously I spoke before, like this is the nutrition section. I spoke before about protein and fiber. So I drilled down into those and I said I would front load protein during the day and seek all opportunities to increase and include protein at every meal and snack. So front loading as a reformed intermittent faster and having Kimmy and Megan and like everyone tell me that like as you get older, it's probably not super appropriate to wait until 1 o'clock during the day. And I'd be like, no, it's so convenient not to think about food until 1 o'clock a day. And it is, but I'm going to flip the script and front load my protein and eat like breakfast and lunch and make sure that I get that protein at the start of the day. And I do find when I get that right, I'm not super hungry for dinner. And then I have like a reasonable sized dinner, and then sleep is better because I'm not eating a huge dinner and I'm not grabbing for snacks.
Yeah.
But when I'm busy, it is really hard to get a good breakfast in.
Yeah.
It's really hard. My breakfast at the moment is like a piece of toast. Aldi have this low carb, higher protein bread.
It's quite dense, isn't it?
Very dense. It doesn't taste amazing, but like you eat the bread as it's the carrier of the food on top of it anyway. So like whatever. So on days that I go to work, it's a piece of toast with cottage cheese and tomato, and then like everything but the bagel seasoning, which is yummy.
I love that.
And a protein shake.
Yeah.
So that's actually quite a substantial amount of protein. That's like 35 to 40 grams of protein.
Which is what you want to aim for.
Which is what you want to aim for.
Yeah.
So my breakfast is sorted. And then on days that I'm not at work, I will have, instead of the tomato, I'll have 2 eggs. So that's even more protein.
Yeah,
the same breakfast, just with the eggs instead of the tomato.
Just switch it up.
Switch it up. And then, so that's the protein side of things. The fiber part is I am fiber conscious, adding extra fiber to my protein shake in the morning and ensuring my plate has fruits and vegetables included. And what's been interesting lately, by mindlessly filling my plate, is that I'm less likely to grab fruits.
Okay.
So I used to be a big snack on fruit person, and because I'm snacking less, I'm not getting fruit into my diet. And then if I add on top of that having a bit of a stressful time and I'm not also having vegetables, the fiber's down the drain. There's no fiber. So I've added the supplement into my protein shake, which is adding on something that I'm already doing, is habit stacking.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And then just conscious that fruit is actually something that I can snack on.
Yeah.
Like can pick up some fruit.
Yeah.
And so that's the fiber thing. And then the last thing is more like that dopamine grabbing, and it's to view treats as treats and enjoy them when they are offered. So I'll not chase treats or go out of my way to obtain treats, but I'll embrace them when they come to me.
Yeah.
So it's just a different energy about treat foods. Yeah. And I like that one. And that's the way that I want to embody that this year.
And that's like when I was saying before about like that low hanging fruit, your sugary foods. Even if you say like, oh, I have chocolate on a Friday night when we sit down and have a family movie night. So on Monday, you're like, oh no, I'm going to have a Friday night when I watch a movie. You know what I mean? Like, so that it's still that dopamine, but
you still get it.
Yeah, you're still getting it, but it adds in another layer, which is really powerful. I don't have my diary with me, so I can't remember. I think with exercise for me, it's because I've just changed gyms and all of that, and I keep hurting myself again.
That hypermobility situation you got there.
Yes, we got some hypermobility issues. And I don't know if it's compounded because I've been walking along the soft sand in the water, and I did feel when I got back that something was a bit glitchy. So I'm thinking I might start swimming.
Love that.
Yeah.
Do you have a pool near you?
Not far away. Like the pool I like also has a gym. Okay. So that's why I went to check out that gym the other day, and I'm like, okay, this one's nice because it looks out over the water, and it was really, it's only little and it's not heaps of people. It was really nice. So I'm not, as I was saying before, I'm not killing myself to get into a routine, because first and foremost for me is my nervous system. So I'm thinking when the kids go back to school, because I'll have to drive them for the first month until Macy gets her license. So I'll drop them at school and I'll go. And nice. I'll go to the gym and I'll go for a swim. So I think it's really about me. For me, it's about not putting that pressure on.
Yep.
Like, and just like, okay, yeah, we can do that today. And I don't have to leave the house to do anything. I'm not leaving the house. So whereas before I would be in and out of the house like 6-7 times a day, like constantly having to do something. So what I've been doing is, okay, I have to take Aspen to work. All right, I'll take Aspen to work and I'll go to the gym. And then I
Gotcha.
come home. And then, I have to take Macy to work. I'll take Macy to work. I'll make sure the groceries are ready to be picked up while I'm out, and I'll pick them up.
Okay.
So I've been really stacking my outings together, which is really calming me down a lot as well.
Yeah, it's
So
making
that's
things more orderly.
yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like that one actually. That's really good. Because there is that element of feeling frantic when you're constantly in and out all the time.
Yep.
Like I'm going to go pick this up and then, oh no, I've got to do this. And
And it actually makes you stop and go, okay, what am I going to do?
yeah.
Instead of being reactive, you're being proactive.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, let's do it this way. And even now the kids are doing it themselves. And they'll come to me and they're like, okay, so if you could drop me here while you're there, you could do this. And like, so they're sort of helping me build in these, nervous system friendly tricks, which is good.
And that's so interesting that we're talking about this because I'm hearing you say this and I'm like, this is like, I'm your ideal, but I flipped the other way where it becomes so I'm constantly thinking about this and then this but I can't. I've also got to do this and this and this, and then I also have to do this and this and this, and then don't forget to do this and this and this. And I'm like,
yeah.
Whereas if I was a bit more chill about it, it's not about being reactive. It's about not putting such hard energy, such frantic energy into getting it right. Like before I leave the house, I have to make sure that everything is packaged up, ready to go. So I maximize my time, which is a stressor for me because I'm used to doing that, but I want to do it really, really good. Whereas you're trying to build that competency to allow for your nervous system to go down. Where I have to build competency in variability and reactability. So we're like complete opposites. You're the yin to my yang.
Sure are. But I've found, like, since I've been doing these practices over, the school holidays, I'm more aware of my surroundings because I'm not living in my head.
You're slowing down.
I'm slowing down. And like, I don't know if I said it to you, but even the other day, like our green bin had to go out and I went and got some palm fronds that had fallen in the backyard and put them in the green bin. It's the first time I've opened the green bin in my life or even noticed that some palm fronds had fallen down. I just was going through life with blinkers on, just going to the next thing, just so in my head. And so for me, it is just dropping down and trying to connect to my body again. And it's already like
making a big difference.
Huge difference.
That's good to hear because like the action is the same, but the energy is different.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
And so from like an outward person, they wouldn't understand the massive transformation, but like it's truly transformative for you.
Yep.
Love that.
Feels so different.
Love that. So I did speak about one exercise goal about like tailoring, like moving no matter what, but like in an ideal world, that would equal 2 to 3 strength-based workouts a week. It would maximize like walking times. The rare opportunities where I would get an opportunity to go for a walk by myself, I need to grab those because they're so rare and it's so good for my mental health. I always feel great. So like if Matt's on night shift and he's sleeping, he's still home. Like I can just take Nova in the pram and the girls can stay home and I can go for a walk. But I don't because I'm like, I should stay at home because what if the girls interrupt Matt? I'm like, no, just don't interrupt Daddy and I'm going to go for a walk with Nova. So find opportunities to go for a walk. And then focusing on flexibility and core strength. So I do a bit of yoga. I think last year we were talking about my exercise routine where I do like yoga on a Tuesday, but I'm not doing like Pilates stuff. So I'm not doing core stuff. I'm going to add that in. So maybe like alternate between yoga and Pilates. Yeah. So I'm just going to skip over exercise, but the mindfulness ones, because I really like your ones about like intention and mindfulness. I just think, I don't know, I feel like we can talk till we're blue in the face about nutrition and exercise, and we do that a lot, but like intention and mindfulness is just where it's at because everything else kind of falls into place, doesn't it?
Yep, absolutely. And like even like with my mindfulness and resting my nervous system and all the things I'm doing there, I now look at food differently.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Because I now just make sure I get a 1 kilo block of cheese and I cut it up into little cubes. So we have a container of cubes. I boil eggs. We have boiled eggs. So that just go to the fridge and grab something. The other day I was feeling a bit peckish, so I grabbed like a few cubes of cheese and a handful of grapes. It's wild because usually I would be like, I need new recipes. I need a new plan. I need this. And now I'm like, why?
Stick to the basics.
Basics.
Yeah.
You know, and even like this morning when I was leaving to come up here, Aspen had defrosted a kilo of chicken mince and was making chicken burgers. So I'm sure I'm going to go home tonight and there's going to be some chicken burgers in the
Love
fridge
that.
for me. You can just, it's also giving them the opportunity to, what do they feel like? What do they want?
Allowing that space in your kitchen for them to do that stuff as well.
Yeah,
Like,
they make a hell of a mess.
I bet they do.
But I don't mind because I've said that to them from the start. I'll clean up the kitchen if you cook. But I said that from the start because I didn't want them to get overloaded with the fact that if I cook, then I need to clean and just not doing it. So I thought, well, to embrace their creativity in the kitchen, I'll clean. But even that's changed because now they put everything in the sink. Whereas before it was all spread out. Now at least it's in the sink and the rubbish is on top of the cupboard for the garbage. But hey,
they're growing up. Little babies are growing up.
They are.
I love it. That's so good. Yeah, I agree with you. I think the intention is there. And so I spoke about fun, embracing opportunities for fun. And I said including adventure, laughing, silliness and creativity and be present in those moments.
Yeah.
And then this one's really important for me at the moment because I'm not dealing, like my stress tolerance is really low at the moment. And I keep saying like, I don't have a minute or I don't get to finish a sentence. And like all of that internal monologue just
compounds.
Yeah, because our brain tries to prove us right all the time. And so I'm like damaging my world as I perceive it because of this internal monologue.
Yeah.
So this year, I wrote it in like, I'm going to do this. I will notice and stay grounded in small moments of rest and silence, trusting that the accumulation of those small moments will adequately fill my cup. So if I happen to be able to sip on my coffee and nobody's crying in the house, I will notice that that's a pleasant moment and peaceful moment in my time.
I love that.
Yeah. If there's an opportunity where all the kids are watching TV or the Wiggles is on and they're having a dance party and I can do dinner, I will notice that I'm able to do dinner without interruption and that feels restful.
Yeah.
Whereas before I was like, I can never get anything done and I'm always interrupted and it's just so, it always feels so stressful and I don't get a minute of rest. But I actually do. You know, I just got to notice them.
Yeah.
And then my last one, this is my last one. I will surrender to my blessed circumstances and seek gratitude and love in it. I'm open and ready to receive all the good fortune the universe has to offer.
Oh, I love that.
So like, just like everything will be all right.
Yeah.
I know that everything will be all right. I will be all right. My family will be all right. Everything will be all right.
Gratitude is one of the most life-changing things we can do.
It is. I've always walked alongside gratitude. I have always noticed the beautiful things.
Yeah.
But I was in my current state am finding that I also catastrophize. So I can walk alongside gratitude and still deteriorate. So it's not like the only thing that can pull me back up. Like it's not the thing that can pull me back up right now, but surrendering kind of is.
Yeah.
Like, and that trust and faith, I think that's going to help pull me out.
Yes.
And I found my goals.
Yeah. Right.
And it was so nice to get an opportunity to actually write them.
Yeah.
And then this beautiful diary that Shelley got me, which is beautiful, you get to set intentions every month. And so the month of January, which is gone now because we're in February, was to notice blessings, to notice rest and peace, and to find joy in doing. So a little bit like your energy about like just slowing down, like just being present. It's got a bit of that energy in it too.
Yeah.
Do we feel good? Do we feel motivated? Good? Love that.
And like we said, like none of this is rigid. It's not set in stone. Life changes, but we started with intentions of this is how we're going to live. We're going to look after ourselves. We're going to live the best lives we can.
Yeah.
Starting in 2026.
And inject that fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Yay.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Cool. Amazing. Let us know what your goals are.
Yeah. Please share your goals.
Come and be on our podcast. You know, we have a booking system online on our website. Come and be on our podcast and tell us about your goals.
Awesome. Thank you for listening.
Till next time.
They absolutely coexist. Thank you again to Bird's Nest for supporting this episode of the Lipoedema Podcast. Whether you're navigating compression, body changes, or simply want clothes that feel good on your body, Bird's Nest is a beautiful place to explore styles designed with real women in mind.
We're so grateful to partner with brands that listen to our community and help make life with lipedema feel just a little more supported.
Lipedema and its symptoms vary from individual to individual. The opinions and advice voiced in this podcast are of a personal nature and used for educational purposes.
Please take away from this podcast what resonates with you, and please see your GP or preferred specialist for diagnosis and healthcare. We are Shelley and Tiana from the Lipoedema Podcast. Until our next episode, bye for now.